Hi everybody, this is another flying rookie review. I want to show to all of you my enclosed FPV system. I showed previously a video of my power bands FPV system, and like I explained, I couldn't really use it with my radio system because my radio system is 2.4 as well as the FPV system that I had. So I had to order a different one that is 5.8 gigahertz, so it won't interfere with the radio. So, but unlike most people out there that they just do like a nasty installation on their aircraft, I mean, if you got a airplane, it wouldn't be that much of a problem because the airplane got a fuselage for quadcopters. Most of them they done, and you see, you know, the unit spread all over the place. So I'm gonna show what I did. This thing here right now, it's my enclosed FPV system. As you can see, the transmitter is right here, and you can see this. I put holes in different areas so the cables can come out. This is where you mount the antenna. This is the camera over here, so I have to make a hole over here and put a screw in the back so you can put the camera there. I put a hole over here so the cable of the camera can get inside the enclosure, and I make another hole in the back so the cable that powers the system, you know, can come out. And the most important one that I did is the hole in the bottom. So you can put the screw over here, and this screw works together with this thumb nut that I got here, and use it to lock the system in place. Now, the reason I installed this instead of doing any Velcro, any other mounting, any other way to mount it on my quadcopter is because my quadcopter got a camera mount. So let me show you what I have to purchase so you can make something like this if you decide to make install FPV system on your quadcopter. I purchased an enclosure like this. They sell it on eBay. This is the cover under the top cover over here. They sell this thing on eBay, or you can buy on Radio Shack. Another reason I didn't use this one is because this one was a little bit bigger than what it needs to be, and it's just a tiny bit heavier. But if you got like a lot of equipment, sensors and everything, or you want to power it with its own battery, at least you can put all the electronic, the OSD, the FPV transmitter, and the battery. You can put everything together in this enclosure, and then you can just install the enclosure on your quadcopter, and you can put it underneath your quadcopter with Velcro, or you can put it on the top, whatever you like. And this thing over here is a nut and a screw that is designed for tripods. So they sell this thing on eBay for like around, I don't know, like $5, $6, and it comes with the nut. It comes with a nut. There's a tongue, like you can tie it up with a knot and everything. So you have to just poke a hole in the bottom so you can put this thing in the bottom. So why this, I put it from the inside, and then I put some epoxy so it will stay in place and it won't move or anything. So that's pretty much it. Now what I'm gonna do with this is I'm just gonna, since I show already, you know, what's in there and in the way I mount everything, you know, like also I mount this part over here that I forgot to mention. I put it with double side tape so it will stay in place over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cover. You're gonna mount it in the quadcopter so everybody can see how everything is gonna look like. Okay, so this is the cover. Just make sure when you mount the cover that you don't kink any other cables over here with the screws, because then you will cause a short circuit. So the cover over here on the top, and then I'm going to start mounting the screws. First one is on. Second one is on. Third one is on. And finally, the last one is on. Okay, so you can see how nice and neat this thing looks. Over here, the only thing you see is just the camera and the cable to power the unit. If you want to power it externally, you can put burger in the top and just put, buy one of these 3-cell receiver packs and just plug it in. But I'm just gonna power it with the same battery that I use to power my quadcopter, because I see there's no need to keep adding more weight and lose more flying time. So I'm just gonna weight this thing before I mount it in my quadcopter. Just set up the scale. So this thing right now weighs 133 grams. I got the camera mounted on a tripod, so it's not like I can tilt it and show it, but 135 grams, that's really great. That's not that much weight that you add into your flying device, to your aircraft. Normally you use digital camera on my quadcopter when I want to take videos, and it's just a regular digital camera. It's for your film, fine pitch, and when I use this, my quadcopter, it robs some of my flying time. It's a little bit heavy, and it weighs just a little bit more than this FPV system itself. So I won't believe I'm gonna lose a lot of flying time because of that. So it's gonna be perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna mount this on my quadcopter and see how it looks. This is my Gaui 330X, and as you can see, I put a new plug. I left the original plugs in here that they are like 3.5 banana plugs, and why these I connect to that, I make a new connector with the Traxxas connector, because that's what I use on my RC cars. I like the way these connectors are designed, so they are perfect. It works fine for flying too. And this is the connector that you're going to use to power the FPV system. Okay, so I'm just going to set up the quadcopter. It's going to be an easy installation. One thing that I did that I forgot to mention is I put these pads over here. They are rubber pads, and once this thing's installed on the camera mount, it's going to prevent this thing to rotate. It's going to keep it in place. Really nice. It just slide in. And let's put this screw here. Line up this thing and we can tie it up. It's really tight. Just put this thing back in place. Now all I have to do is just connect the power cable. Power cable here. That's it. We're good to go. I got too much black, so I'm just gonna put some on the inside. And the nice thing is, you know, this thing, you know, can tilt up and down. You won't interfere with the movement of the camera mount. So you can, you know, look down, you can look up, you know, and it works pretty nice. That's pretty much it. Here's my drawers. FPV system designed for quadcopters. Right now, this one I designed especially to fit perfectly on my Gaui 330X with the Gaui camera mount. Okay, so before I forgot, I got to put this antenna. So the antenna goes right here. So I have to do this screw here. Perfect. Then it's looking down, so this thing is going to be in the air. The older unit, there is the transmitter. There's the transmitter here. I will mount this on a tripod. It's going to be looking up. Okay, so they're going to communicate with no problem. And when this thing tilts, it's not going to hit the landing gear or anything. It's going to work perfect. Nice thing about this setup is it looks like something that came out from the factory and not something that somebody made, some idea somebody came out with in their house. So it looks really nice, it looks factory fit and everything looks perfect, it looks clean. That's the best part, it looks clean, that's the way I like it. I don't like cables, you know, all over the place or anything. I like, you know, like a nice and clean installation. So this is it. So if everybody got any questions, or any comments or any ideas, please just leave it on the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.